Welcome to Buddhist Mindfulness. Today we delve into a thought-provoking journey that begins at 60, a time often called the golden years. But as life slows down, where do we find our most reliable support? Surprisingly, it's not always family. Instead, ancient Zen and Buddhist teachings guide us to 5 enduring pillars that bring inner strength, peace, and purpose. Stay tuned to uncover these transformative insights, enhanced with captivating stories and actionable wisdom tailored for your personal growth. Let's dive in. Life, like a river, starts fast and vigorous, flowing through various stages. In its early phase, it rushes with energy, unrestrained by the narrow channels that will later define its path. As it matures, it encounters obstacles, rocks, bends, and cascades, symbolizing the challenges and growth that shape its course. By the time it reaches 60, the river approaches its delta, slowing but rich with accumulated experience, wisdom, and depth. This stage, while often accompanied by physical and emotional changes, becomes a canvas for introspection and transformation. The transition to this phase of life prompts profound questions. What now? How do I find peace and happiness? How can I contribute meaningfully in my remaining years? Far from marking a decline, this is a pivotal moment, an opportunity to redefine purpose and embrace a new kind of growth. Zen philosophy offers timeless guidance for navigating the golden delta of life. A central tenet is captured in the profound message, "Do not seek the flame of comfort from others, light the lantern within yourself." This aphorism speaks to the importance of self-reliance, inner peace, and the cultivation of one's own light. True strength and happiness emanate from within, not from external sources. By nurturing this inner illumination, individuals can navigate the inevitable changes of aging with grace, resilience, and purpose. The idea is not to withdraw from the world, but to anchor oneself firmly in inner stability. This is particularly relevant in later life, a period often characterized by shifting roles and diminishing external validations. When careers end and children grow independent, it's natural to feel a loss of identity. But this very loss can be a doorway to discovering a deeper self, a self that exists beyond titles, achievements, and relationships. Zen teachings are often conveyed through stories that encapsulate deep truths in simple narratives. One such tale is that of the lantern bearer. An elderly Zen master, observing his students' dependence on him for guidance, devised an unusual task. He instructed each of them to spend one night navigating the treacherous mountain paths alone. The night was dark and the journey perilous, filled with narrow trails and hidden dangers. As morning dawned, the students returned. Most recounted their struggles. Some had stumbled, others had been paralyzed by fear. Only one student seemed at ease. When the master asked how he managed, the student revealed that he had carried a lantern he lit himself, which had guided him safely through the night. The master's lesson was profound. While teachers, mentors, and loved ones can inspire and support us, the most reliable light is the one we kindle within ourselves. In life's darkest moments, it is our inner strength and wisdom that illuminate the path. The metaphor of the river's delta, where it slows and disperses into multiple channels, offers a powerful image for life after 60. This is a time when energy may wane, but the richness of experience allows for diverse expressions of wisdom and creativity. Just as a delta nourishes the land around it, this stage of life offers opportunities to give back, mentor, and share the fruits of one's journey. 1. Mindfulness and meditation. Cultivating presence through mindfulness practices helps anchor the mind in the present moment, reducing anxiety about the future and regrets about the past. Meditation fosters a connection with the deeper self, the source of the inner light. 2. Reflection and journaling. Writing about one's experiences, aspirations, and insights can clarify what truly matters. Reflecting on the lessons of life allows for a deeper understanding of one's journey and prepares the ground for new growth. 3. Physical health and movement. While the body changes with age, maintaining physical activity is vital for mental and emotional well-being. Practices like yoga or tai chi, which harmonize body and mind, are particularly beneficial. 4. Learning and curiosity. The Delta stage is not an endpoint, but a new beginning. Pursuing new interests, skills, or hobbies keeps the mind agile and opens doors to fresh possibilities. 5. Connecting with others. While inner strength is paramount, relationships remain vital. Sharing wisdom, engaging in meaningful conversations, and fostering connections can be deeply fulfilling. One of the greatest challenges in this phase of life is learning to let go. This could mean releasing attachments to past identities, unfulfilled dreams, or even relationships that no longer serve a positive purpose. Yet, letting go is not about resignation. It's about creating space for something new to emerge. Just as a river flows unimpeded when debris is cleared, life becomes more harmonious when we release what weighs us down. Gratitude is a powerful practice that transforms the way we perceive aging. By focusing on the blessings of life, health, family, friends, and the privilege of witnessing another day, we shift our perspective from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude anchors us in the present, fostering a sense of contentment and peace. Cultural narratives often frame aging as a period of decline. However, wisdom traditions like Zen offer an alternative view. Aging is a spiritual journey, a time to cultivate the inner self and share accumulated wisdom with others. It's a time to focus on being rather than doing, on essence rather than achievement. The river, as it nears the ocean, does not lament the loss of its speed. Instead, it celebrates the vastness of its contribution, the ecosystems it has nurtured, the paths it has carved, and the stories it has carried. Similarly, life after 60 is not a time to mourn what is past, but to honor what has been and embrace what remains. Ultimately, the golden river of life teaches us that our true legacy lies not in material accomplishments, but in the light we leave behind. This light is kindled by the love we share, the wisdom we impart, and the courage we show in embracing life's transitions. As we navigate the Delta stage, we become lantern bearers for others, illuminating paths for the generations that follow. In the end, the river merges with the ocean, completing its journey. It is not an end, but a transformation, a return to the infinite. So too, our lives flow toward a greater whole, enriched by every twist, turn, and tributary along the way. The Golden River reminds us to cherish each moment, light our inner lantern, and let our lives shine with purpose and grace. The first pillar, inner peace. In the tapestry of life, inner peace serves as a cornerstone, especially as relationships, achievements, and external comforts evolve or diminish with age. It acts as a sanctuary, much like a serene lake that remains undisturbed amidst raging storms. Cultivating inner peace is not just a desirable state, but a vital practice for navigating the complexities of existence. The journey to this tranquility involves embracing mindfulness, engaging in meditation, and mastering the art of letting go. Inner peace isn't about escaping challenges or isolating oneself from the world. Instead, it's about building resilience and finding stability within. Imagine a tree deeply rooted in fertile soil. Regardless of strong winds or pouring rain, it stands firm. Similarly, inner peace anchors individuals, allowing them to face adversities with grace and composure. This stability becomes increasingly crucial with age when external sources of joy and comfort may wane. Modern life often bombards us with distractions, uncertainties, and pressures. The relentless pace can make inner peace seem elusive. Yet it's attainable through conscious effort and daily practices. To embark on this path, one must understand the essence of peace as a state of acceptance, gratitude, and mindfulness. Practical steps to cultivate inner peace. 1. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of being fully present. It's about observing one's thoughts, emotions, and surroundings without judgment. Imagine each thought as a cloud drifting across a vast sky. Instead of clinging to these clouds, you let them pass, returning your focus to the present moment. How to practice. Dedicate at least 10 minutes daily to mindfulness exercises. Find a quiet space and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, hold, and exhale slowly. As thoughts arise, acknowledge them, but gently steer your attention back to your breathing. Benefits. Regular mindfulness reduces anxiety, enhances concentration, and fosters a sense of calm. It teaches the mind to detach from constant chatter, allowing clarity and serenity to emerge. 2. Acceptance. Acceptance is the ability to embrace life's impermanence. Like a blooming flower, the beauty of existence lies in its fleeting nature. Resistance to change often breeds suffering, while acceptance paves the way for liberation. How to practice. Reflect on the transience of life. Meditate on the idea that change is the only constant. Write down moments when letting go of resistance has brought you peace. Benefits. Acceptance fosters resilience and helps individuals adapt to new circumstances without unnecessary turmoil. It nurtures a mindset that sees challenges as opportunities for growth. Nos 3. Gratitude. Gratitude shifts focus from what is lacking to what is present. By appreciating small joys, individuals cultivate a positive outlook which serves as a foundation for inner peace. How to practice? Maintain a gratitude journal. Each day, jot down 3 things you're thankful for. These can be as simple as a smile from a stranger, the warmth of a morning sunbeam, or a hearty meal. Benefits. Practicing gratitude enhances emotional well-being, strengthens relationships, and reinforces a sense of contentment. Mr. Tanaka, a retired teacher from Kyoto, exemplifies the transformative power of inner peace. In his late 60s, he fell victim to a financial scam, losing his lifelong savings. Devastated, he could have succumbed to despair. Instead, Mr. Tanaka turned to mindfulness and meditation. Every morning, he sat in his garden focusing on his breath and the gentle rustling of leaves. He chose not to dwell on regrets, but to cherish the present moment. Over time, he found solace in simplicity. The aroma of freshly brewed tea, the laughter of neighborhood children, and the golden hues of sunset. Through mindfulness, he rebuilt his life with a sense of calm and purpose, proving that inner peace is an unshakable treasure even in adversity. For those willing to delve deeper, the following strategies can enhance the journey toward inner peace. 1. Yoga and physical movement. Engaging in practices like yoga or Tai Chi integrates the body and mind, promoting harmony and reducing stress. 2. Digital detox. Spend 1 day a week away from screens. Use this time to connect with nature, engage in hobbies, or simply relax. 3. Guided meditation. Join a local meditation group or use apps that offer guided sessions to explore various techniques. 4. Acts of kindness. Helping others fosters a sense of purpose and connections, which enhances inner tranquility. 5. Simplifying life. Declutter your physical and mental space. Let go of unnecessary possessions, commitments, and negative thought patterns. Achieving inner peace is not a one-time feat, but an ongoing process. Life's challenges and changes will continually test this state of being. However, each practice and moment of reflection strengthens the foundation of peace. Think of it as nurturing a garden. Consistent care, attention, and patience yield flourishing results. In times of turmoil, returning to the basics, mindfulness, acceptance, and gratitude, provides a compass to navigate the storm. By embracing these practices, individuals can transform their inner world, creating a ripple effect of positivity and serenity in their surroundings. When individuals cultivate inner peace, they inadvertently influence their environment. A calm and composed demeanor can de-escalate conflicts, inspire others, and foster a supportive community. The energy one exudes often mirrors the state of their inner being. Thus, prioritizing inner peace contributes not only to personal well-being, but also to collective harmony. Sure, the pursuit of inner peace is a profound journey that enriches every aspect of life. As Mr. Tanaka's story illustrates, it is possible to find serenity amidst adversity. By practicing mindfulness, embracing acceptance, and nurturing gratitude, anyone can unlock the sanctuary within themselves. Inner peace becomes the compass that guides us through life's uncertainties, ensuring that we remain steadfast, resilient, and fulfilled. The second pillar, health and vitality. Your body, the vessel of your spirit, needs care to thrive. Health is more than avoiding illness. It's about embracing balance, cultivating habits that nurture physical, mental, and emotional well-being. This journey towards vitality is not a destination but an ongoing practice, a harmonious blend of care, mindfulness, and adaptability. In the teachings of Zen, the middle way advocates for a life of balance, eschewing extremes. This principle applies profoundly to health. Overindulgence or deprivation, whether in diet, exercise, or rest, can disrupt your vitality. Moderation fosters resilience and sustainability. Diet. Embrace whole, unprocessed foods. Balanced meals comprising vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats nourish your body without overwhelming it. Consider the wisdom of mindful eating, savoring each bite, listening to your hunger cues, and appreciating food's role in your life. Exercise. Rigorous workouts may not suit everyone. Opt for gentle, consistent activities like yoga, tai chi, or walking. These practices promote flexibility, circulation, and inner calm while being kind to your body. Rest. Quality sleep is the foundation of health. Establish a bedtime routine, dim lights, read a book, or meditate to signal your body it's time to unwind. Adequate rest rejuvenates your body, sharpens your mind, and stabilizes emotions. Often, health transformations stem from minor adjustments rather than grand overhauls. Take the story of Miss Clara, a 65-year-old artist. Battling fatigue and joint pain, she embraced a regimen of mindful eating and daily stretches. Her diet, once filled with processed foods, transitioned to fresh, nutrient-dense options. Her commitment to 15-minute morning stretches improved her flexibility and energy levels. Today, Clara exudes vitality, a testament to the power of small, consistent changes. Vitality is incomplete without mental well-being. Stress, anxiety, and negative thought patterns can sap your energy. Mindfulness, meditation, and gratitude practices anchor you in the present, offering relief from mental clutter. Meditation. Dedicate 10 minutes daily to sit quietly, focusing on your breath. Apps or guided sessions can help beginners. Gratitude. Keep a journal. Write 3 things you're grateful for each evening. This practice rewires your brain to focus on positivity. Community. Human connections bolster mental health. Whether it's family, friends, or a support group, meaningful relationships provide emotional nourishment. Nature's healing power is unparalleled. Spending time outdoors, even a short walk in the park, reduces stress, improves mood, and enhances overall well-being. Exposure to sunlight boosts vitamin D, crucial for bone health and immunity. Health is not one size fits all. Listen to your body. A younger individual's health plan may look different from someone in their later years. Experiment with diets, exercises, and routines to discover what energizes you. Practical steps to implement. 1. Set realistic goals. Start small. Aim for a 10-minute walk daily or replace one sugary snack with fruit. 2. Track progress. Use a journal or app to monitor your health habits. Celebrate achievements, no matter how minor. 3. Stay curious. Read books, attend workshops, or consult experts to deepen your understanding of health. 4. Be patient. Change takes time. Focus on progress, not perfection. As your health improves, its benefits ripple across your life. Physical vitality enhances productivity and creativity. Mental clarity deepens relationships. Emotional stability fosters resilience. Health, truly, is a cornerstone of a fulfilling life. In the end, the second pillar, health and vitality, is about honoring your body's needs, embracing balance, and committing to self-care. Through mindful practices and a holistic approach, you can transform your well-being, enabling your spirit to thrive within its physical vessel. The third pillar, financial independence. In the teachings of Zen, simplicity is not merely a lifestyle choice, it is a path to freedom. The essence of financial independence aligns seamlessly with this philosophy. By freeing oneself from unnecessary material desires and cultivating a mindset of preparedness, financial independence becomes a source of dignity and peace in later years. Zen practitioners often emphasize detachment from worldly possessions. This does not imply a rejection of wealth, but rather a conscious effort to use resources wisely and intentionally. Financial independence is not about amassing riches. It is about securing freedom, freedom to live authentically, make choices that align with one's values, and age with grace and self-respect. Financial independence grants the ability to live life on your terms. It is the foundation that supports a fulfilling and meaningful existence, ensuring you are not shackled by monetary concerns in your later years. The journey toward this independence requires discipline, mindfulness, and strategic planning. Tips for financial health. Live within your means. One of the cornerstones of financial independence is living within your means. In a consumer-driven world, it is easy to fall into the trap of spending beyond what you earn. Avoiding unnecessary debts allows you to retain control over your finances and avoid stress. This practice aligns with the Zen principle of simplicity, focusing on what truly matters and discarding the superfluous. Build an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and financial stability requires preparedness. Establishing an emergency fund that covers 3 to 6 months of living expenses acts as a safety net during unforeseen circumstances. This financial buffer brings peace of mind, allowing you to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence. Prioritize experiences over possessions. The pursuit of material goods often leads to fleeting satisfaction. Shifting focus toward meaningful experiences fosters lasting joy and fulfillment. Whether it is traveling to a serene location, spending time with loved ones, or learning a new skill, experiences enrich your life in ways possessions cannot. Invest in your future. Financial independence necessitates long-term thinking. Regular contributions to retirement accounts, diversified investments, and prudent financial planning ensure a secure future. This requires a balance between enjoying the present and preparing for tomorrow. Practice generosity. In Zen philosophy, generosity is a virtue that nurtures the soul. Sharing your wealth with others, whether through donations or acts of kindness, not only benefits the recipients, but also cultivates a sense of purpose and interconnectedness. In a quiet village nestled among rolling hills, a retired monk named Tetsuo became a living embodiment of financial independence. Tetsuo had spent decades teaching meditation and mindfulness to his community. When he retired, he did not retreat into solitude or hoard wealth for his old age. Instead, he embraced a life of simplicity and continued sharing his wisdom with those around him. Tetsuo's daily life was a lesson in frugality. He cultivated a small garden, growing vegetables and herbs for his meals. His home was modest but meticulously cared for, with every item serving a purpose. He wore simple robes and carried a walking stick, both of which had accompanied him for years. The villagers often marveled at his contentment. When asked about his approach to money, Tetsuo would smile and say, "Wealth is not in gold or coins. Wealth is in freedom, peace, and the ability to give." Despite his modest lifestyle, Tetsuo's generosity knew no bounds. He would often invite travelers and villagers alike to share a meal from his garden. During harsh winters, he would distribute firewood and blankets to those in need. His acts of kindness created ripples throughout the village, inspiring others to embrace simplicity and generosity. One day, a young man named Hiro sought Tetsuo's advice. "Master," he asked, "how can I achieve a life as peaceful as yours?" Tetsuo replied, "Peace comes from within, but it is also cultivated by how you live. Free yourself from the chains of unnecessary desires. Prepare for the future, but do not cling to it. Share what you have, and you will find joy in abundance." Hiro took Tetsuo's words to heart. Over the years, he applied these lessons, gradually building his financial independence. He lived simply, saved diligently, and shared his success with others. Like Tetsuo, Hiro became a source of inspiration in the community. Tetsuo's life demonstrated that financial independence is not about wealth accumulation, but about creating a foundation for freedom and purpose. His frugal yet generous existence left an indelible mark on those who knew him, proving that true wealth lies in the heart, not in the wallet. Practical steps to financial independence. 1. Create a budget. Understanding where your money goes is the first step toward financial independence. A detailed budget allows you to track income, expenses, and savings. Allocate funds for necessities, savings, and discretionary spending while avoiding overspending. 2. Eliminate high-interest debt. Debt can be a significant barrier to financial independence. Prioritize paying off high-interest loans, such as credit card debt, as quickly as possible. This frees up resources for savings and investments. 3. Automate savings. Set up automatic transfers to your savings or investment accounts. This ensures consistency and removes the temptation to spend the money instead. 4. Learn financial literacy. Educate yourself about personal finance, investment strategies, and retirement planning. Knowledge is a powerful tool for making informed decisions that align with your goals. 5. Diversify income streams. Relying on a single source of income can be risky. Explore opportunities for side hustles, passive income, or skill development to diversify your earnings. 6. Practice mindful spending. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if it aligns with your values and needs. Mindful spending reduces impulsive buying and helps you focus on what truly matters. The journey to financial independence is deeply personal, yet it can be enriched by adopting Zen principles. Simplicity. Focus on needs rather than wants. A simpler life often leads to greater contentment. Mindfulness. Be present in your financial decisions. Avoid letting emotions dictate your spending. Discipline. Cultivate habits that support your financial goals, such as regular saving and thoughtful investing. Balance. Find harmony between enjoying the present and preparing for the future. Excessive frugality can be as detrimental as unchecked spending. Gratitude. Appreciate what you have instead of yearning for what you lack. Gratitude fosters a sense of abundance. Financial independence is more than a practical goal, it is a spiritual journey that embodies freedom, preparedness, and alignment with one's values. By living within your means, preparing for uncertainties, and focusing on meaningful experiences, you create a life of dignity and peace. The story of Tetsuo reminds us that simplicity and generosity are timeless virtues. Whether through frugality, strategic planning, or acts of kindness, financial independence is attainable for anyone willing to embrace its principles. In doing so, you not only secure your future, but also inspire others to walk the path of mindful living. The fourth pillar, meaningful relationships. In the journey toward a Zen-inspired life, relationships serve as the foundation for emotional well-being and personal growth. As life simplifies, fewer but deeper connections become paramount. Zen philosophy highlights the importance of kalana mitata, or spiritual friendships, which are relationships rooted in mutual growth, respect, and compassion. These connections help us navigate life's complexities with a shared sense of purpose and support. By cultivating meaningful relationships, we align with the essence of Zen, living a balanced, harmonious life. Practical steps to foster meaningful relationships. 1. Quality over quantity. Modern life often glorifies a wide social network, but Zen encourages a different approach. Instead of chasing numerous superficial connections, prioritize a few genuine relationships. This shift allows for meaningful interactions where time and energy are invested deeply. Spending quality time with people who resonate with your values fosters trust and understanding, building a solid foundation for enduring relationships. Action tip: identify the people who bring positivity into your life and focus on strengthening those bonds. Dedicate regular time for meaningful conversations, whether over a cup of tea or during a leisurely walk. Number 2, practice compassion. Compassion is the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship. It requires us to be fully present, listen without judgment, and approach conflicts with understanding. By practicing compassion, we create an environment where relationships thrive. Compassionate interactions also inspire reciprocity, making bonds stronger and more fulfilling. Action tip: during conversations, practice active listening. Instead of formulating responses while the other person is speaking, focus entirely on their words, emotions, and needs. 3. Let go of toxic ties. Not all relationships are meant to last. Some connections may drain your energy or disrupt your peace. Zen teaches us the importance of letting go of what no longer serves us. Releasing toxic relationships isn't an act of resentment, but a step towards self-care and personal growth. Action tip: evaluate your relationships periodically. If a connection consistently brings negativity or harm, consider setting boundaries or letting it fade naturally. Meaningful relationships are not defined by their quantity, but by their depth and authenticity. By fostering connections that uplift and inspire, you create a supportive circle that aligns with your values and enriches your journey through life. Vulnerability is often perceived as a weakness, but in the context of meaningful relationships, it is a strength. Opening up about your fears, dreams, and challenges allows others to understand you on a deeper level. Vulnerability fosters trust and authenticity, creating a safe space for mutual growth. Action tip: share a personal story or challenge with someone you trust. Observe how this act deepens your bond and invites a similar openness from the other person. A Zen community provides a sanctuary for like-minded individuals to connect, learn, and grow together. Whether it's a meditation group, a book club, or an informal gathering, such communities offer a shared space to explore spiritual and emotional dimensions. These settings nurture meaningful relationships and reinforce the Zen principles of mutual respect and collective well-being. Action tip: join or create a community centered around your interests and values. Regular meetings, shared practices, or collaborative projects can deepen your sense of belonging and enrich your social life. Mrs. Nguyen, a retired teacher, found herself feeling isolated after years of focusing on her career. Inspired by Zen principles, she decided to rebuild her social circle. Instead of seeking companionship for the sake of avoiding loneliness, she intentionally nurtured relationships with individuals who shared her values and interests. She joined a local meditation group where she met people passionate about mindfulness and self-improvement. Over time, these connections transformed into a close-knit community that supported her Zen practice and personal growth. Mrs. Nguyen's experience illustrates the profound impact of meaningful relationships on emotional and spiritual well-being. Meaningful relationships extend beyond the individuals involved, creating a ripple effect in the larger community. When we approach relationships with kindness, respect, and authenticity, we inspire others to do the same. This collective effort fosters a culture of empathy and interconnectedness, making the world a better place. Action tip: act as a role model in your relationships. Small gestures of kindness, such as expressing gratitude or offering support, can inspire others to mirror these behaviors. While the journey toward meaningful relationships is rewarding, it's not without challenges. Misunderstandings, conflicts, and differing values can strain connections. Zen philosophy offers practical tools to address these issues. 1. Mindful communication. Misunderstandings often arise from assumptions or lack of clarity. Mindful communication involves expressing yourself honestly while remaining attentive to the other person's perspective. Action tip: practice I statements when discussing conflicts, e.g., I feel hurt when, to avoid sounding accusatory and to encourage constructive dialogue. 2. Acceptance and non-attachment. Relationships, like all aspects of life, are impermanent. Zen teaches us to accept this reality and cherish each connection without becoming overly attached. By embracing impermanence, we can appreciate relationships for what they bring to our lives in the present moment. Action tip: reflect on the transient nature of relationships and focus on gratitude for the lessons and joys they offer. 3. Balancing boundaries. Healthy boundaries are essential for maintaining harmony in relationships. While it's important to give, overextending yourself can lead to resentment or burnout. Zen encourages balance, giving without losing oneself. Action tip: communicate your boundaries clearly and kindly. For instance, if you need personal time, express this as a way to recharge and maintain your well-being. In today's digital age, technology offers both opportunities and challenges for meaningful relationships. While it enables us to stay connected across distances, it can also lead to superficial interactions or distractions. Zen wisdom can guide us in navigating this landscape mindfully. 1. Use technology intentionally. Instead of mindlessly scrolling or sending generic messages, use technology to enhance your connections. Video calls, heartfelt messages, or sharing meaningful content can strengthen bonds. Action tip: set aside specific times for meaningful digital interactions and avoid multitasking during these moments. 2. Detox from digital overload. Taking breaks from technology allows you to focus on in-person interactions and deepen existing relationships. Action tip: implement no phone zones during meals or social gatherings to encourage genuine conversations. The 4th pillar of Zen, meaningful relationships, emphasizes the transformative power of deep, genuine connections. By prioritizing quality over quantity, practicing compassion, and letting go of toxic ties, we create a foundation for lasting emotional and spiritual growth. These relationships not only enrich our personal lives, but also contribute to a more compassionate and interconnected world. Through intentional effort and mindful practices, we can foster a network of support, love, and shared purpose, embodying the essence of Zen in our daily lives. The 5th pillar: lifelong learning and purpose. Purpose evolves but remains crucial for fulfillment. At any age, curiosity and learning invigorate the spirit. The journey of lifelong learning isn't merely about acquiring new skills. It's about continually discovering and rediscovering purpose in a way that nurtures both the individual and the community. Learn something new. Picking up a new hobby or skill provides fresh opportunities to challenge oneself, expand one's perspective, and build confidence. Whether it's learning a language, mastering a musical instrument, or exploring digital technology, the act of learning stimulates the brain and enriches life experiences. Each new skill becomes a tool to connect with others and to see the world differently. Give back. Volunteering or mentoring offers a chance to share accumulated wisdom. Teaching what you know not only helps others grow, but also reinforces your own understanding and sense of purpose. Giving back fosters community bonds and provides a sense of fulfillment that stems from seeing the positive impact you've made. Pursue passion projects. Reconnecting with forgotten dreams or exploring creative ventures can reignite joy and meaning. These projects often tap into deeply personal goals that might have been set aside due to life's demands. By revisiting or discovering such passions, individuals can experience profound personal growth and satisfaction. Mr. Patel's artistic journey. At the age of 70, Mr. Patel picked up a paintbrush for the first time since childhood. As a young boy, he had loved drawing, but life's responsibilities led him down a different path. Retired and with time on his hands, he decided to reconnect with this lost love. He began painting scenes inspired by his rich life experiences, landscapes from his travels, portraits of his family, and abstract expressions of his emotions. His art quickly gained recognition within his community. Local galleries showcased his work, and younger generations admired the stories his paintings told. Beyond accolades, Mr. Patel found immense joy in creating. His days were filled with purpose, and his works became a bridge between his past and present, inspiring others to follow their passions, no matter their age. The power of mentorship. Consider Mrs. Nguyen, a retired engineer. For decades, she had led teams and designed innovative solutions in her field. Upon retirement, she faced an unfamiliar emptiness. The bustling activity of her career had left a void. Encouraged by her family, she began mentoring young women in STEM fields. Through her mentorship, Mrs. Nguyen rediscovered the joy of guiding others. Her wisdom, patience, and practical advice helped her mentees overcome challenges and excel. Watching these young women succeed gave her a profound sense of pride and accomplishment. She realized that her life's purpose had evolved from creating solutions to nurturing future innovators. Scientific research supports the idea that lifelong learning and purpose are intertwined with well-being. Studies show that engaging in mentally stimulating activities can enhance cognitive function and delay the onset of neurodegenerative diseases. Moreover, having a clear sense of purpose has been linked to better physical health, increased longevity, and improved mental health. Learning something new fosters neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural connections. This adaptability ensures that the brain remains sharp and capable, even in older age. Similarly, purposeful activities trigger the release of dopamine, the happy hormone, which contributes to feelings of motivation and contentment. Practical steps for cultivating purpose. 1. Set small goals. Start with manageable objectives. For instance, commit to reading one book a month, joining a weekly community class, or dedicating an hour a day to a new skill. Achieving these small goals builds momentum for larger aspirations. 2. Embrace challenges. Step out of your comfort zone. Growth often comes from confronting and overcoming difficulties. Take on tasks that stretch your abilities and require persistence. 3. Connect with others. Learning and purpose thrive in community. Join groups or clubs aligned with your interests. Shared experiences and relationships foster deeper connections and mutual inspiration. 4. Reflect and adapt. Periodically assess your journey. Are you enjoying the activities you've chosen? Do they align with your values and goals? Adjust your path as needed to ensure it remains fulfilling. Throughout history, cultures have emphasized the importance of purpose and learning. In Japan, the concept of ikigai, loosely translated as reason for being, encourages individuals to find the intersection of what they love, what they are good at, what the world needs, and what they can be paid for. This philosophy has been credited as a factor in the longevity and satisfaction of the Japanese people. In contrast, ancient Stoicism teaches that a life of purpose aligns with living in harmony with nature and reason. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca emphasize the value of continuous self-improvement and contributing to the greater good. These timeless lessons underscore the universal significance of finding purpose through lifelong learning. Some individuals hesitate to embark on new pursuits due to fear of failure, lack of time, or societal expectations. Overcoming these barriers begins with reframing challenges as opportunities for growth. It's never too late to start, and every small effort contributes to a greater sense of purpose. Additionally, technology has made learning more accessible than ever. Online courses, virtual communities, and tutorials provide resources for individuals to explore their interests at their own pace. Whether it's cooking, or crafting, there's a wealth of knowledge waiting to be tapped. When individuals embrace lifelong learning and purpose, the benefits extend beyond themselves. Communities become enriched by their contributions, families are inspired by their example, and younger generations are motivated to adopt similar values. Purposeful living creates a ripple effect that influences society positively. Purpose and lifelong learning are not static concepts, but dynamic aspects of a fulfilling life. They adapt to our changing circumstances and grow with us as we age. By committing to learning, giving back, and pursuing passions, we can infuse our lives with meaning and joy. Stories like those of Mr. Patel and Mrs. Nguyen remind us that it's never too late to start, and the rewards are immeasurable. As we embrace the journey of lifelong learning, we not only enhance our own lives, but also leave a legacy of inspiration for others to follow. The journey beyond 60 isn't a decline, but a refinement of life. By embracing these 5 pillars, inner peace, health, financial independence, meaningful relationships, and purpose, you build a foundation of resilience and joy. As Zen teaches, life is not about clinging to the past or fearing the future. It's about living fully in the present. Reaching 60 and beyond is a milestone that signifies a rich tapestry of experiences, lessons learned, and wisdom accumulated over decades. This stage of life offers an opportunity to redefine priorities and create a legacy that aligns with your deepest values. It's a time for self-reflection and growth, a period to focus on what truly matters and to find beauty in simplicity. Embracing these years with a positive mindset can turn them into the most fulfilling chapter of your life. Inner peace is a cornerstone of a fulfilling life at any age, but it becomes especially significant as we grow older. The practice of mindfulness and meditation can help quiet the mind and bring clarity to your days. Daily meditation, even for just 10 minutes, can reduce stress, improve emotional regulation, and foster a sense of contentment. Journaling is another powerful tool that allows you to process thoughts and emotions, helping you stay grounded and connected to your inner self. The journey to inner peace involves letting go of regrets and unresolved grievances. Practicing forgiveness towards yourself and others frees you from emotional burdens that can weigh you down. As you release negativity, you make room for gratitude and joy. By focusing on the present moment, you discover the richness of life in the here and now, making every day a treasure. Good health is the foundation of a vibrant life, and it's never too late to make positive changes. Maintaining a balanced diet rich in nutrients, staying hydrated, and engaging in regular physical activity can significantly enhance your quality of life. Simple habits such as walking daily, practicing yoga, or engaging in Tai Chi can improve flexibility, balance, and strength, reducing the risk of falls and chronic illnesses. Mental health is equally important. Staying socially active, pursuing hobbies, and continuously learning can keep your mind sharp and your spirits high. Regular checkups and preventive care are vital for catching potential health issues early. By listening to your body and treating it with kindness, you can enjoy the vitality needed to pursue your passions and dreams. Financial stability brings peace of mind, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Whether you are retired or planning to work part-time, managing your finances wisely is crucial. This involves budgeting, reducing unnecessary expenses, and exploring passive income opportunities such as investments or rental properties. It's also a time to revisit your financial goals and ensure that your savings and assets align with your desired lifestyle. Financial independence also means having a clear plan for the future. Writing a will, designating beneficiaries, and discussing plans with loved ones can alleviate stress and provide security. By taking control of your financial life, you create a safety net that allows you to explore new horizons without worry. As we age, the importance of meaningful relationships becomes even more apparent. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift and inspire you can add immeasurable joy to your life. This is a time to cherish family, reconnect with old friends, and build new connections. Sharing stories, experiences, and laughter strengthens bonds and creates memories that last a lifetime. Understanding. Expressing your feelings, showing appreciation, and resolving conflicts with grace can deepen your connections. Engaging in group activities, volunteering, or joining clubs can provide a sense of community and belonging. These interactions remind us that love and companionship are among life's greatest treasures. Purpose is the driving force that gives life direction and meaning. Beyond 60, finding purpose might mean exploring new passions, mentoring others, or dedicating time to causes close to your heart. Whether it's gardening, painting, traveling, or contributing to your community, engaging in activities that resonate with your soul can bring immense satisfaction. Reflecting on your life's journey can help you identify the values and passions that have guided you. Sharing your wisdom and experiences with younger generations can create a ripple effect of positivity. Embracing a purpose driven life ensures that every day is infused with meaning and a sense of fulfillment. The years beyond 60 are not a time to slow down, but to embrace life with renewed vigor. It's an opportunity to focus on personal growth, foster deep connections, and leave a legacy of love and wisdom. By adopting a mindset of gratitude and positivity, you can turn this phase of life into a celebration of everything you've achieved and all that lies ahead. As you navigate this journey, remember that it's not about perfection, but about progress. Each day presents a new chance to learn, grow, and savor the simple joys. The 5 pillars, inner peace, health, financial independence, meaningful relationships, and purpose, serve as a compass, guiding you toward a life of resilience, joy, and fulfillment. Thank you for joining Buddhist Mindfulness. Remember to subscribe for more transformative insights and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Together, let's light the lantern within and navigate the river of life with grace.